That is
And
very true.
let's face it.
All right,
There's
saying hello to
nothing.
everybody real quick. I just started it on live. We're on YouTube, so to anybody that comes in, hello.
Yeah, there's nothing stock about stock car anymore.
Oh, heck no. A lot of engineering now. Yep.
Hmm. That's all
How you
right.
been feeling, Mike?
Me, I'm okay. I went to the doctor today. Things are moving along. Things are moving along nicely, but unnicely. Still waiting for.
Still doing therapy?
No, I'm going. I have something else. I have to go for an MRI with the dye on someday
Oh,
this week. It's okay. It's
Is that where
still
they inject it into a vein or something?
yes. Yes, I've had
Okay.
one. So and it was fine. I didn't have any I didn't have any trouble with
Does
it.
it make
I
you
thought
feel kind of warm or something, or like the?
it's
Yeah,
cool in the beginning and then it warms up once it goes into your bloodstream.
yeah.
It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Hello, dog.
you going to televise any of that wrestling?
I'm sorry.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had 6 matches recorded that I lost on the computer.
Oh, darn. That sucks.
Yeah, well, like I was explaining to these guys, I've got the machine here to go in and try to save what I had on the hard drive.
Uh huh.
Hopefully, I can save everything.
Good.
If I save it, then I can put those other 6 matches up.
Exactly.
If not, I'm just going to post the results and move forward.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay, and then move on to round 2 of that tournament.
I've had games
So
I've been playing on, on the computer before where I like baseball, get through like 5 innings or something, forget to save it for a while, and all of a sudden it boots me out for whatever reason. And then I go back in, it's like it's back in the second inning or something. It's like,
Right.
right.
man, I don't want to have
But
to
see,
replay
the
all
other thing
that.
I'd be careful of is right now with StreamYard, I still have the free version.
Uh huh.
So I'm only allowed X amount of time each month
Right. 20
Mm,
on,
hours.
on hours. Was it
Right.
2 hours a month or something?
No, it's
mm.
20.
Okay, well,
That's pretty good. I mean, you got to be on a good
yeah,
bit.
but you figure those 6 matches probably were close to 3.5 hours of video
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Okay, because I don't go in and edit and all that.
No, me either. You know
All
that.
right, you know, I mean, nine out of 10 times I do everything live anyway. But what I was trying to do was trying to do some of them pre-recorded, and then just schedule them while I'm at work so they can go up while I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my plan was, and try to get a little bit ahead. That way I can have them scheduled out for the month. But what I had saved on the computer on the hard drive, that gone.
Darn.
So,
It's not
It
still.
pissed me off
Did you use?
because
Did you use SteamYard?
I had them on StreamYard, but then I also saved them to the
Well,
hard drive.
SteamYard. If you go to your SteamYard account, go to
Uh,
broadcast.
they're not there.
Oh,
They're not past videos because
oh,
the way I had it set up.
gotcha.
But I think right now that I have the Roberts Blanchard match and the Anderson Hansen match hosted. Okay, and then the Heading McDaniel match, the Piper Bockwinkel match, the Warrior DiBiase match were scheduled to go up, and that's when I found out that they didn't go and there was a problem.
Darn.
Now the other three, I've got them. Now they may still be in the stream yard. I got to check. Okay, which is Von Erich Savage, Wyndham Flair, and Hogan and Rhodes. So
When's that
those are
Von
the
Erich
last
movie
three that were
coming out?
scheduled.
What's that,
But
Mike?
When is that Von Erich movie coming out?
I have no clue. I haven't heard it advertised.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen a preview of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
have you?
Yeah. Well, now with this strike, forget it right now. I just realized because they're not going to
Oh,
be
you're talking about the Raiders strike?
yeah, and actors.
yeah,
Yeah, but that should have already been in the can.
Yeah. But
Yeah, so
still
I don't think that should affect that movie.
Well, they're not going to be allowed. They probably won't be able to promote it.
Should be able to. I mean, they're still promoting movies now, so yeah, as long as it's
Well,
already
it still
done,
might have been an
they already
editing.
got paid for that movie. Matter of
What
fact,
was that,
now they probably want it released so they can
What
get
was it?
paid.
Oppenheimer Thursday night. They had the British premiere, and the whole cast walked off the red carpet.
Is that right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got a whole bunch of movies that they're shooting, and they can't do it now because they're going to support the writers and stuff.
What you cutting out?
Me, I'm cutting out best of status pro cards. I have each team. There's a 40 player set for each team. The best of.
Where'd you
And
get them?
I got him. His name is Brian on Status Pro.
Brian Yoshinis or something like that.
I'm sorry.
Yoshinis,
Yes.
or however you pronounce it.
Yes.
Did he just come out with like the 1971 set recently?
I think so.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about then.
I think so.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. His cards are probably better than anybody that I've ever dealt with.
See the guy that puts
cards are
pictures
great.
and stuff on them?
These cards are
Players'
these
pictures
don't
and
have-
alls on it?
They have like this one
Yeah,
is
he don't normally put pictures on them.
Oh, the guy I'm talking about, he puts the players' pictures on them.
There's a guy on White Marsh that does that, Dwayne.
that's
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his if you do it by where he prints them for you, they're usually on perforated paper too.
Are they? I mean,
Yeah,
now that
cardstock.
I got the boards and all with getting that digital diamond baseball.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only problem I have with it though.
My buddy's got their actual hard board and all. He bought that back in 1980 something.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
The only problem is it doesn't do
Well-
all-star. It doesn't do these all-star teams. I have to find a way
Well,
to
Well, like I said, if any of you want a copy of the Bank Shot Basketball on PDF or the Squared Circle Wrestling on PDF, let me know,
Hey, Larry.
and I will send them to you.
you guys are playing old NWA, right?
Larry, do you want to come in? If you do, I'll send you an invite. What was the best part of that show you did Saturday, Harris?
Say again?
What was the best part of that show you worked Saturday night?
The ending when it was over.
What show was it?
I'm afraid
Man, you don't want to know what the hell happened Saturday night, man. Oh my God,
What was it?
that was a nightmare.
No, this was bluegrass music.
No, fuck no.
What was it?
All that rapping shit, man. Something explosion. But Christ, I was in the bowl itself for maybe 15 minutes the entire night because I was a supervisor. All right, we had an issue. One of our ushers found freaking cocaine on the steps.
Holy cow!
Two full baggies and an empty baggie. All right. The show ended at 3 minutes to 12.
Was there a Biden in the
All right.
house?
At 3 minutes to 2, I'm still there dealing with the freaking police. The usher's still there dealing with the police.
Oh, Lord.
Gosh, that sucks. Until 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Gosh. And when did it end?
The show
Yeah.
ended right around midnight.
So, oh man.
I'm sorry, Harris.
So-
Who was it? that
What
you
were they
said-
doing the whole 2 hours? I mean, obviously,
And interviewing anybody and everybody because of the illegal drugs.
Well, who's going to know where they came from?
That was my whole thing. I said, let's go review the cameras. Let's go see what we can find on video. I'm not allowed to go look at the video. The
Sounds
police did eventually,
Sounds like on
in-house
patrol,
security
baby. On
did.
patrol.
but I'm not allowed. You know, I mean, it wasn't any staff involved. I mean, my staff found it. You know,
You don't live in Volusia County, do you,
huh?
Harris? You don't live in Volusia, do you?
No,
Okay, good. Because
I've heard of it.
yeah, because
Probably been in it,
on
but don't know
patrol-
where it's at.
on Patrol Live is they have police
So
cameras.
an usher
they have
found it
cameras in
when? Was it
Volusia
during
and,
during the middle of it?
Daytona?
Yeah,
And then
the usher was actually getting ready to go on her break.
yeah.
So she came up the steps. Now, from where her post was, she has somewhere around 28 to 30 steps to walk up, and she found it somewhere around the middle step, and it was all laying, on that one step.
Wonderful.
What a joke!
That's all right. You won't have that problem Friday night. You'll have all those little kitties and everybody.
No, we won't have that Friday night.
So well, hopefully you won't have any drugs either.
Yeah, you won't have that problem.
No, you won't have a drug problem Friday.
No.
Might have an alcohol problem. Won't have a drug problem.
Oh yeah.
And they'll be drunk before they get there Friday night.
Well, what kind of security do they have there as far as checking in and all that kind of thing? I mean, is it easy to sneak something like that by?
Security's basically the same anywhere else. I mean, you walk in, you walk through the metal detector. I'm sure it's like that everywhere now. If there's any remote sign of that detector going off, they wand you.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, we go through the same stuff when we walk in through the employee entrance.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad. I mean, the metal detector, my keys don't even go off in.
Your keys don't even set it off?
No.
Belt buckles don't, I would imagine.
My belt will set it off occasionally, depending which one I go through.
Yeah. But is it like
yeah,
knives and stuff like that?
Knives will set it off. On July, the first show we had in July, they confiscated like 17 or 18 guns. Because now in the state you're allowed to walk around with a concealed weapon
Aren't
now.
there some knives that aren't made out of metal though? Aren't there some that are made like out of ceramic type of materials and
Probably,
but
I would think the blade itself's got to have metal in it.
What are those ones like where the blade is like a color, like it's blue or it's got like some design or something on it, or you see a knife where I always wondered what those are made out of.
Maybe fiberglass. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like for cutting up food or something. Usually.
So Harris, when you went last time, did they take a picture with you? Did you take a picture with the Usos or no?
No, because actually the last time when I walked out with them, I mean, I came out the employee entrance. They were coming out of the entrance right next to me.
Oh, okay.
And I just got right between them, walked across the street with them, just started bullshitting with them, and started talking about Naomi and Sasha, and they're trying to get Naomi back.
So
yeah,
this is the one you want to see?
It's Liv, yeah.
Okay. I don't want to show it too long. Get us.
Were they nice to talk to at least?
Huh?
Were they nice to talk to at least?
Oh yeah, they'll sit there and carry on a conversation with you like they've known you all their lives.
Oh, there you go.
And I mean, those guys are from Florida, so I mean, they were home.
Okay.
Good.
How about the rappers?
They can all drop dead.
Oh, you had.
Some of them probably will.
Yeah, look. I'll tell you how bad that was.
Was that Snoop
Okay,
Dogg?
there were 11 acts.
Was that Snoop Dogg show?
I knew one of them. I had heard of Rob Bass. That was it.
Okay.
The other 10 No freaking clue.
Was there
In
like any
Texas.
profanity in the songs?
Oh,
I'm
every other
sure.
word.
I would say at least every other word. I'm sure.
Every other word. I listen to this stuff on Spotify.
I mean, look, I would have fit in just right with it, language wise.
So, I imagine there was some racial type of words too.
Oh,
That's a
there he
possibility.
is, the man, the myth, the
Hey,
legend.
Rob,
Dice. That's a possibility.
you're gonna have to reshare that Saturday night thing with Rob. He'll probably want to hear that.
I'm gonna kick out of that.
Oh, Rob. I think I already told him about the drugs. How was that?
Rob's speed talking.
Donald Duck.
Yeah, that's how his last video was. I called him and told him.
Is he Donald or is he Goofy? I can't tell.
Try it without the microphone. No,
Ain't
Got
working,
something
right?
wrong with the speed setting with it.
You sure he didn't buy any helium at the dollar store?
Rob, your voice sounds like a Martian, bro. And we're back to the dice. He's got to go back and listen to this.
He needs to take his headset off and try it without that.
Like I said, he did a 20-minute video, Ric Flair wrestling with it. I was dying.
Yeah.
There you go.
There he is.
There you go.
Now you just got to switch
I
cameras.
don't sound. I don't think
that's
that's
better.
right.
Yeah, you're
No, you
good
sound
now.
a lot better now.
Yeah.
Hey Keith, what's your temperature down there by you?
It's 90.
The mother-
Something like
Yeah,
that.
what was wrong?
109 an hour ago.
I don't know.
Oh,
Now we got
I
an
figure it
echo.
might have something to do with this setting on the speed.
I didn't go. I'm not in YouTube though, so I don't think it's me. I got echo
Oh, now it's gone.
cancellation.
No, it wasn't echo. Your voice was just 100 mile an hour.
Oh yeah.
Rob, did Harris tell you about the drug thing Saturday?
Did I tell you
okay.
about the cocaine found at Amway the other night? Oh, I didn't tell you. I didn't text that to you.
No,
Oh Christ. Oh yeah.
no.
Saturday night during that concert. We found
How
cocaine
much?
in the steps. One of my ushers found cocaine on the steps.
I know who it
during that
belonged. I know whose it was.
concert. It was-
I know whose it
wasn't.
was. President Trump's. You see, they found some in the White. They found some in the White House the other day,
Everything's his
and they
fault.
still saying that's Trump's from 4 years ago.
I would have said Biden, but okay.
Oh, I wouldn't say nothing like yeah. No. Let's see. Temperature. It's
Not
still
a
ain't,
sweet
my voice
innocent
ain't
guy
right.
like that.
My voice ain't right yet.
Yeah, you're good now.
Oh yeah,
you're
you're
good.
good
Oh,
now.
you're fine.
83.
Hey Eric, Larry, how are you?
It's
guys?
80. It's 83 now. That ain't terrible.
We hit 109 today.
That's ridiculous.
It's 94 here now.
Now it's
It's
102.
83.
When I got in my car, it's at 116.
Well, it was only 93 here.
That's hot. That's hot.
It's okay.
But
So even though you had
when
that
somebody's got a
incident
foot-
Saturday night, it was still the best part of it.
I still want to hear this global warming shit come wintertime when somebody's got a foot of snow on the ground.
I don't want
I'd
I'm
love
on
to have
30
a
degrees.
snow on the ground.
Dwayne
take-
don't like it for the. Dwayne don't like
I
it.
don't want the snow, but I want the 32 degrees. I'll take that over this hot shit any day.
I'd
Yeah, I don't
love to have a
like it
foot of
either.
snow on the
Oh
ground.
yeah,
Well, down here,
As long as I don't have to go
like
to
fall
work.
and spring
No.
too. The fact is, you don't get no fall and spring no damn more. It
Not
goes
much.
straight from wintertime. Yeah, and then it goes straight to summertime.
Well,
That's what it
maybe
does,
3 or
and
4
then in
days.
between, too.
Look, I don't even get winter.
Texas, we get all 4 seasons in one day. We can get all 4 seasons in one day. I'm serious.
Harris,
Oh, I used to love that in Baltimore, man.
Summer. What's your Christmas morning like there usually, Harris?
Say it again.
What's it like Christmas morning there?
Boring as hell.
I mean, is it hot? Here, I think it's not too bad. I mean, it's usually.
Well, let's
15,
see. This
20.
past Christmas, I can't remember. I had COVID. Usually around 75, 80 degrees.
I was down in Houston.
It's not bad. I mean,
2001. 23rd of December, we was leaving to go to my parents' house, me and my girlfriend. It was 86 degrees at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah.
And when was that?
23rd of December,
What year?
2001.
I was going to say, did your wife know?
She didn't know me. No, she didn't know me then. But we've come to figure out that we think we both attended a hockey game the same day in the same place, 91 or 2. It was a year that the San Francisco 49ers beat the Bengals like whatever 20-16.
Like 89, wasn't it?
yeah, that was
Oh,
the
the,
88 season.
It was 89.
January of 89.
Yeah, and we,
John Taylor
that Super
catch-
Bowl Sunday, I went to the Capitol Center in Landover, Maryland, watched the Washington Capitals and the Philadelphia Flyers, and she says she thinks she was there at that same game. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's when the
Twilight Zone.
Serendipity.
the goaltenders got in a fight too. It was that. It was just,
Was that against Philadelphia?
yeah, Rod Langway and way back in the day. Yeah.
Now you're gonna find out Harris was there.
No, I was at the Skipjack game the following night. Same two clubs.
Oh yeah, Halloween night.
Baltimore
Yeah, at the
Skip
time though,
Jackson.
it was Hershey in Baltimore at the time.
Yeah, Hershey Baez and the Skipjacks.
Yep.
Oh.
The Hershey
Yeah.
Bears, the oldest team in professional hockey.
Good old days.
It was fun to go watch them. Yeah, you knew it was. You knew if you spent your $5-6 to go see a minor league hockey game in the '80s, you knew some teeth were gonna fly.
Christ, I don't even remember spending that much.
And it might not have been. It probably won't. It
Yeah.
probably won't.
Christ, the at the time, let's see, it was
Season
Civic
a
Center back
season
then,
ticket.
wasn't it, Wayne?
What's
A
that?
season was 48 games and 24 home games. I think season ticket was $50.
Yeah, back then it was the Baltimore Civic Center, wasn't it?
Sounds like the
Landover
old-
was the
First
capital.
Mariner, it was called the
Sounds
Civic
like the
Center.
old Long Island Ducks.
Hmm.
Wow,
Yeah.
they used to play in Comac Arena.
Does anybody in here watch Post 10? And the guy that he likes to
I haven't
clean
watched
like
him lately.
Hey, I'll tell you what, he was up in Maine about 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the roads completely just went down like 2 feet, 3 feet. I mean, it was,
Like a sinkhole.
yeah, damn right, but on both sides because it's been raining so much. And he's driving
yeah.
on the damn roads. That was crazy
I
shit.
remember that one place where he was worried about a sinkhole because all the dirt kept
Yeah.
coming out
Well,
through that.
There's actually one. If you go to the beginning of the video, it shows you where the road looks like. I mean, you don't even want to walk on it, much less put a car on it.
Was there a
crazy
culvert
shit.
right there?
I don't know. It was creeks and stuff all around, but they didn't got eight inches of rain in 2 days, something like
Yeah.
that. Crazy amounts. And they're still getting. I think they're still getting some rain up that way now.
I was watching a video today and I found out something I didn't know. I didn't know that Harrisburg's baseball team is on an island in the middle
You
of the
didn't know
river.
that?
No, I didn't know that.
Senators?
Yeah,
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Their Double A ball club, the baseball diamond's in the middle of an island, right in the middle of the river. I didn't know that. It gets
Really?
flooded all the time. They say.
I wonder where they're
Yeah.
going to be playing their home games.
Cause
Jeez.
Yeah.
that ain't the Phillies Double A. Who's Harrisburg?
No, it's,
Double
That's
A.
Philly's Double A team. Yeah.
No, it's Washington's.
No,
Oh, is it now?
It ain't Phillies. Phillies AA team is
Reading.
Reading, the
Yeah.
Fightins. The Fightins, yeah, because I've been up there and watched the game up there.
I was watching a video with worst, best, and weirdest ballparks, and that was on the weirdest, being on an island.
Yeah. Because I've been to Reading. It's
That Altoona
Kinda rough.
ballpark's a nice ballpark. I thought the roller
That's kinda-
coaster and all was part of the ballpark, but they say you got to pay separate admission for that.
That's what I heard with the tuna.
it's kind of a rough part of town in Reading. Reading's a rough little town.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Good
sinkholes,
outlets, Good outlet malls, I heard.
Yeah.
I was hearing, I heard a story one day last week about somebody's house, and there was this couple that were on one side of the house, and then the brother of this guy, he was on the other house in the bedroom, and all of a sudden they heard him like call out or something, and then they heard a loud boom, 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 boom. Well, there was a sinkhole that opened up on that side of the house, and the whole room and everything went right down in it, and it's like the ground just went in.
What was it,
over
a
the top
double
of it.
townhouse?
I don't know.
Killed
But-
everybody, huh?
They couldn't get him out because even though he was still alive, they couldn't get him out because they didn't know how far that thing would go. It wasn't
Yeah.
safe.
So he died.
They just had to leave him there. Yeah, they just had to let him die.
That's some crazy shit, man. Sinkholes are nuts, man.
And then there was a story about one of the ships, I think, that got sunk during Pearl Harbor. I think it was the West Virginia or something. But anyway, there were like sailors that were in a compartment in there that had air in it, but they were down at the bottom and they couldn't do anything to get them out because
How about this ship?
they would flood up and they would drown.
How about this ship in Japan that's built 3 times the size of the damn Titanic? You ought to see that son of a bitch.
3 times.
3 times. They put the size of the Titanic like in what do you call it? Like computer form.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch didn't even come up to near. I mean, you couldn't have jumped off the Titanic and got on board the other son of a bitch. Way below.
Was the deck like way over the top or the deck on the Titanic?
The deck was higher than the tallest part of the dam.
Or the smokestacks?
Yeah. It was crazy, man. It was absolutely bonkers. See if I can find a picture of the dam. But I mean,
I heard they were going to build a replica of the Titanic or something and use it as a cruise or as a ship to
the
go
largest
across
ship
the Atlantic.
in the world.
Ah, you fucker. I'm playing freaking hockey on my phone.
You're playing hockey?
Yeah.
What game?
Wait a minute. Let me get done. I'll let you know.
Icon of the Seas. Icon of the Seas is what it's called.
I just scored. I'm up 3-2.
Titanic once held the title as the largest ship on Earth
I've
until
been
the
playing
Icon.
Soccer Stars.
The
Soccer
Icon.
Stars is pretty addicting. I've been playing that a lot.
Royal Caribbean's Icon of the Seas, however, is a whopping 5 times the size of the Titanic. Okay, 5 times.
What's the name of the game, though?
I don't know. Wait a minute.
How is he supposed to know that?
Looking
I
at a
just played the
scoreboard,
game,
like
man.
that tells me anything. Well, you played a 3?
No, it's a 3 1-minute periods.
Oh, okay. I may have seen that game before then.
Yeah, wait a minute. I just hate all these damn in-game ads.
Yeah. That's- Well, if you buy something, then you don't have to watch
I
it.
ain't buying shit.
So Rob said you have more than one air conditioner in that house, Harris?
We got central air in here.
Oh, really? I thought Rob was telling me he had air conditioners. Maybe he was talking about his relatives.
Dude I work with says they got 4 in the house. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, that was
window
it.
units. Window units. Screw that shit.
That must have been it then.
Superstar hockey, Keith.
Yeah, I think I tried that once. I just didn't get into it too well. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds like one of those old Nintendo games.
Yeah, it's almost like one.
I've been playing Soccer Stars, and I played Super Hit Baseball.
Speaking of soccer, are you guys going to watch the Women's World Cup
No,
Yeah, does that start tomorrow?
Thursday?
I'll watch a British Open. Thank you anyway.
Oh,
I'll-
yeah,
I'll-
that's
I'll
Thursday.
probably
too.
watch it.
I ain't watching it.
I'm not gonna watch
Oh,
it. Just
only way I
time.
know it. If I
If they
knew,
quit bitching all the time, I'd watch it. But I'm not gonna watch them when they're bitching all the time.
right.
Yeah,
At
I
least we'll
usually watch the
those
World
Wayne
Cup. That's
Gases.
about
At
it.
least Rapinoe's leaving anyway, so that's a good
I hate
thing.
that bitch.
I don't like it either.
Same with the WNBA. If they quit whining their asses off all the time, I might pay attention
Look,
a little bit.
look.
Why,
you
why
can-
are they going to quit whining? The men do it.
Yeah, but the
I don't watch
problem with
them
them,
either.
the problem with them is this: they
Good
want
answer.
They want the same pay. They want the same
Yeah,
pay
they
as
want the
LeBron
same
James
pay.
and
Yeah,
all
for
the
it.
rest.
For no attendance.
Right. Damn right. You can go to the gate 5 minutes full time for a tick. 5 minutes full time for a game and get one of the front 5 rows if you want to
Yep.
in a
So I
WNBA
suppose
game.
if a movie doesn't draw anybody in to watch it. Those
Right.
Well, I'm going to go on record and say the men and women should all be paid the same money, and it's the owner's fault because the men are overpaid.
Well, I'm like this about it. I don't care.
Where'd Dwayne go?
I'm like he left us out. I'm like this about it. Well, the way the market is, let it be paid. I said like baseball.
Bye, Dwayne.
Otani next year liable to make $50 million. It won't surprise me at all.
Oh yeah, that was
He
that's big talk right now.
he may well get 5 years, $300 million, 50 or $250 million. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. And you gonna have more than one team betting on him. That's the crazy shit.
I mean, I don't have a single thing against women's sports, but I'm not going to listen to that whining.
No. And you see, I'm like this. I don't care what an owner is willing to pay anybody. But ain't none of them, Brittany Griner's done already threatened, quote unquote, threatened to leave the league next year if she don't get at least $3 million a year.
Bye.
Bye.
Right. It looks
Bye.
like it looks like she's heading out.
She
Yeah.
heading back to Russia?
I don't know. She could go back home and see if her pay is a little higher.
Yeah.
Some
If
weed
she
in her
wants
bags.
to leave, there's always another.
She's got a few more days she can go behind bars.
Yeah.
Dwayne says he'll lock up.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He's probably more masculine than some of the guys he's got in.
Well, have you ever heard her talk?
Yes.
Her
That sounds like a
good Lord.
dude.
She can sing bass for Boys to Men. Are you fucking
Yeah.
kidding? Oh, dude, shit. Yeah. And I got a video. I got somebody I really, really like to follow on YouTube. Fun guy. to
Other than
watch.
Middleton?
No, it's somebody else. But anyway, I ain't even gonna bring his
He's
name
on
up.
vacation.
But it's somebody I like to follow on YouTube, and he introduced us to his wife, and I know for a fact she's got a damn Adam's apple. I'm like, oh shit. I'm serious, dude. Wears dress and shit. I don't know that.
whatever floats
But if
the
you
boat,
could-
I guess. I don't know.
It's like
Sure looks like when she talks, sure looks like the Adam's apple sticking way the hell out there to me.
just like Giselle Shaw.
Telling me I'm supposed to be like excited about it.
Hey Keith, how about my New Jersey story I told you about? And that's an absolute
Is that
truth.
real? Where can I find
And
it?
it's absolute truth.
Where have you seen
He's an
stuff about
actual
it?
the person that told Darlene is a school teacher that retired
Yeah, but
in
where's
New
there a
Jersey.
news story or something about it?
I ain't heard nothing about it, but he sure texted Darlene and said it's the truth. What did he tell you?
He posted something, but I can't find that post.
Yeah, And Keith says he's been trying to find a backup on it too, and he ain't found nothing either. But he's a school teacher. He taught PE, physical
I just
education.
have my doubts
He's
until I can find something official on it.
Yeah.
I just-
Now let me tell you guys. Let me tell you guys what he told Darlene. All right, New Jersey, the Garden State.
just not sure.
I used to live there.
All
This
right,
may not be true, but this may not be true.
This right now, like I say, the guy told Darlene, and he was a school teacher for I don't know how many years, 15, 20 years anyway. He got in touch with Darlene and said, this year they go allow students to be claimed as cats and dogs. And when asked by the teacher a question, they can go meow meow or woof woof. I'm serious.
Got to be kidding me.
All right. And now, and then I added this to it too. I said something about maybe they'll have a little.
How to take their pet to school.
Maybe they'll have a litter box.
Well,
but
see, that's where I thought you was going, because that was one thing that was
It's a
posted
what,
on the
Darlene?
internet, that a kid said they was a
Okay.
cat and they put a litter box in the school for him to use a litter box. That was on the internet.
I've seen that.
You
Can
see
you
that
imagine-
one? That's where I
can you-
thought he was going.
Can you
That's
imagine?
all right. You want to start talking this school shit?
All
All right.
Lies, fake news.
Kids go into class, second grade class. Teacher goes, "All right, kids, we're going to talk about multi-syllable words today."
I've heard this one. This
Kid
is a good
stands
one.
up and says, "Do you mean like masturbate?"
And the teacher says that's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful, Sally.
Oh,
No,
no.
that's a blowjob.
Yeah, I've heard that one. That's a good one.
Oh
That's the kind of
my
conversations they might
gosh!
be having these days. So, gee whiz.
Yeah.
Woo.
That's like, have you ever heard the story about the guy going to the doctor with his wife and she got pregnant and he
Remember
swore
now,
he
we're
wore
live.
rubber and it didn't break?
We're live, Dwayne.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's not your
When
chance.
has being live stopped us, Keith?
Yeah.
When has being live stopped us?
Well, I
So,
mean,
so the doctor says, let me tell you a story. He says, a friend of mine goes hunting. One day he picks up an umbrella instead of the rifle and goes out and goes bear hunting. While he's out in the woods, he sees a bear, pulls out the umbrella and realizes he got an umbrella. He points the umbrella at the bear and makes out he fires and he kills the bear. And he says, there's no way I could have killed that bear with that umbrella. And the guy says, the doctor says, you're correct. He couldn't have killed the bear with the umbrella. The guy says, it must have been somebody else. He says, I knew you'd understand this story. Yeah.
Yeah, like it. Married woman.
Yeah.
She went to the sex therapist. She said, I don't know what I can do. I can't accept my husband. He says, you got to try stuff different. You got to do something different. Change it up, because until then, you may not get any results. So she comes home and grabs a nightgown, puts it in her hand, and she looks through the door from the bathroom. She noticed her husband watching Monday Night Football sitting back on
I think I
the bed. So she puts a nightgown on and turns it around backwards where her tits are hanging out. So they, where they hanging out, and she sees that it's just getting ready to go to a commercial. She jumps out from behind the door and goes, "Surprise!" He looks out for about 3 seconds, starts going back looking at the TV. She said, "Wait a minute, mother. Did you notice anything different tonight?" He said, "Yeah, honey, the shit stains in the front."
All right, that's enough of that.
That's fucking. That's totally fucked up. Oh me. Now I hate technology. He's got him a nice pioneer now.
Michael, you run your running back story by Rob.
Hey, yeah, Rob, you heard have you heard the saga of the decline of the running back?
The what?
The decline of the NFL running back? Yesterday on my radio show last night, because I listen overnights, three running backs were not offered long term. They are what they call franchised. You know that?
Right.
Barkley, Josh Jacobs, and I forget who the third one was. I think it's
Kamara.
Isn't that wild? The decline of the NFL running back.
I've been like that for about 10 years.
I still think it was the worst move in the world for the Raiders. They could have gotten rid of Jacobs and signed Elliott to a 3 or 4 year deal for half the money.
They aren't reporting, are they?
Huh?
The two for the Giants aren't reporting.
Barkley
ain't.
What I understand is not reporting.
No.
Oh
No,
no!
he hasn't even signed it.
No, neither one of them's reported.
None of those three
They're
signed.
supposed to report,
Yeah.
Well, they got
didn't
what?
sign it.
They got another week before they report, right?
but said they're not going to. Both of them said they're not planning on reporting.
There's no way they're
'cause
going to
the
turn down
rookies
$20
come in
million.
The rookies coming tomorrow.
They might not report until the first game of the year where it costs them money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll be in camp by week 2 of preseason.
I think they're. I think they gotta get in.
terms. So
They got to get in there by like week 8 or 9 for it to count with their pension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why a
Otherwise, the whole
lot of
season don't count.
That's why a lot of them don't care about getting there until halfway through the season. Then they want to jump to a team that's in contention. You know, somebody
Right.
6-3 rather than 3-6. Yeah. Crazy
What's
shit.
his name? Hopkins signed. Who did he sign with? The Titans, right?
Who
I
do you
don't
sign
know.
with?
And Rob,
Well, the Atlanta Falcons opened camp today for the rookies.
okay.
Right.
The Baltimore Ravens, the Buffalo Bills, they all opened up today. Cleveland opens tomorrow. Detroit opens tomorrow. KC opened today. The Chargers opened today. The Dolphins opened today. The Saints are today. So, guys, we're officially in NFL training camp.
Yeah, we'll be ready to do our picks come pick time here in a few weeks.
Yeah, and then you
That'd
have
be
the
good.
and then,
Ron Rivera
Now,
probably got
the
this season
training
all figured
camp
out.
rules now. Training camp rules. Camp days 1 through 3, no contact allowed.
He ain't got no damn. He
No
ain't got
contact
nothing. He
allowed
ain't got nothing
on days 1
figured
through
out.
3.
That's no bitch.
Days 4 and 5, helmets and light gear only. Then they have to have a mandatory day off on their 6th day.
I'll say Ron Rivera does not make it through this season. I've
said
been
that
saying
last
it.
year.
Well, I've been saying I've been saying it's the last 3 years the same way you've been saying it about Baltimore's coach. Both of them survived like
Both them fuckers should have been gone.
Yeah.
John Harbaugh is still regarded as one of the top 10 coaches in the league.
The only
He's
reason I
still
get rid of
stuck.
Harbaugh is if he said he was taking freaking Lamar with him. But other than that, I keep Harbaugh. I just want Jackson out of town.
Harbaugh's decision making's horrible, man.
Yeah, I think the only bad decision he has ever made is sticking with freaking number 8. That's as bad as that's the worst decision I think he's
Well, I
made.
don't even think that's his decision.
Oh, I think it is. I think he's married to him. He hooked his cart to him years ago.
How many
And I think that all started with Ozzie.
yeah, Ozzie Newsome.
I
was
think it was
Ozzie's
Harbaugh.
boy.
That was Ozzy's last year.
Ozzie picked him though. Ozzie was the one
Yeah,
that
but I
said
think Harbaugh wanted
Ozzie
him.
wanted him because
Bashotti's another one. Bashotti's got a hard on for Lamar.
I agree.
see the owner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably been at least a few games that the
Like
Ravens
I like
have
to say
won
this
just
story
because
all the
of
time. What
kicker.
number 1 pick by the Baltimore Ravens won a playoff game his first 6 years and won a Super Bowl in his first 4 years, and his name ain't Lamar. It's the guy they ran out of town to get him.
Yep.
Fucking idiots. And I'm not saying I want him now, but I wanted him the last 2 years when they got rid of him. I think he still could have won.
Who's that?
Flacco, when he went to Denver.
Flacco's got
Oh,
the last laugh.
Yeah.
Well, it being a Jets, the last laugh. I don't know.
Yeah.
Backup quarterback making good money, never have to play. It's a good gig.
No, I'll carry a clipboard around for that.
Yeah, for minimum NFL money, ain't a bad job.
Who is the Jets
What's
quarterback
his
this
name?
year?
Jordan Love.
Rogers.
Rodgers.
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers.
Okay.
Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers.
It was like I knew they got somebody, and I was like, what?
Christ.
At first
Any
I was thinking,
quarterback-
what did they do with?
Any quarterback goes into New York, they're right now they're playing for a third string.
Yeah.
So is their rookie from a couple years ago gone, or is he the backup?
Yeah,
White.
He's
White.
still there.
White's
Not
still
White,
there.
the rookie out of BYU.
Oh, he's he.
Oh, he's
I don't
number
think
3.
he's. Is he still signed, dude?
Yeah.
I thought he was a free agent.
No,
You talking about?
Let me see.
You talking about number 2 overall pick?
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think he's gone.
Oh, that's finished.
I thought he was gone. The one that messed around with his mama's friends. Yeah. Yeah.
Zach Wilson.
I can't remember his
Zach
name.
Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's not even in contention for a backup then.
I'm pulling up their depth chart now. Rogers, Wilson, Boyle, Streveler.
So
Flacco's not even listed.
What happened to
Wilson's
White?
number 2.
What happened to that White? A kid that was played so well. What was his name?
Mike
I
White.
can't-
I
Mike
think.
White.
Yeah, he played really well for him.
And he's number 3.
No,
Boyle
he ain't.
was 3.
No, he ain't. Mike White ain't. He ain't on the list. No.
Not
Tim
even on
Boyle
another
was number
team.
3.
Yeah. Boyle.
And
Where's
Robinson.
White? Where's White playing at now?
That's a good question.
I don't know, but this
And
Do you go?
uh,
Do you go to New England? Maybe. I don't know.
Harris is hoping to get a picture with Liv at the event.
Yeah.
talking about Michael White.
I think it was his name, Mike White. Yeah.
He's
Liv,
now with the Dolphins.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you
So
what.
he's,
If
so
if
he's backing up
gets hurt,
Tua.
right? If Tua gets hurt,
Miami Dolphins handing backup quarterback job to Mike White.
I'll tell you what. He ain't a bad one to have. Damn, he played well for the Jets, and Jets didn't have shit. And the Dolphins are stacked. Dolphins probably have.
Joe Flacco is currently a free agent.
Yay! Good riddance to rubbish.
Oh, my
Rubbish. Joe fucking cool. Super Bowl MVP.
I didn't realize he was 38.
Yeah.
Lord. Yeah.
Crap.
He could quarterback my team
He
over
probably-
Lamar.
he probably
I'll
had
tell
better
you that.
draft than Joe Namath.
He's a blue hen. Yeah.
At least he
Yeah,
was a
he's
quarterback,
double-crap.
wasn't a running back in quarterback clothing. That's all I'll say.
Baltimore don't want him. They don't.
No, I wouldn't want him now either, but I'd have took him 4 years ago. I sure wouldn't have drafted that idiot. I'd have kept Flacco and built that lineup.
Yeah, they got number 8. They got Lamar for the next 10 years.
I hope not.
They gonna call it Lamar Jackson
Well-
Stadium by the time he retires.
About 5 games each of the next 10 years because he gets
Lamar-
hurt and then he's out.
Lamar
I don't know,
Jackson.
but somebody better tell the Orioles they need to play ball against the Dodgers.
Lamar Jackson Stadium. I can see that now.
Yeah.
Why? What's
Yeah.
the score?
Yep.
They'll have a statue of him out there. I ain't going to say what I'm thinking because I don't want Keith getting paranoid with me here. But they got a statue out there of a famous quarterback, and everybody touches his shoe and it's rubbed. That's all I'll say.
Not everybody. I've never laid a finger on it.
Oh, really?
They still have-
Never.
Does Foles have a statue?
Yeah.
Does Eli have a statue?
No lie. He's the only one that's got a statue outside of Philadelphia right now. Not even Reggie White. Not even Reggie White.
Nick Foles.
Nick Foles. Can you imagine? Can you imagine him going?
You probably doesn't even remember him.
Can you imagine him going up there now, visiting the stadium? The
You
fans
wouldn't know
would
who
say,
he is.
right, the fans would say, "Who the fuck are you?" Yeah. Now, I'll tell you what. No, that wouldn't be the case. I'm gonna tell you right now. They got so pissed when they got rid of him and they kept Wentz. They got mad as hell. They were pissed, man. And they wanted to run that coach out of town. What was his name?
Yeah, gee, who made a move and got Wentz? After
Yeah.
the Colts did.
3 or 4 others, yeah. But Philly got rid of him finally. But Peterson, he caught so much flack from that bullshit. He eventually, they finally got rid of his ass. But
Now he's got Lawrence.
where the hell? Where's Foles at now?
I don't know. He's
And that's the thing. Ain't nobody
The
really
Bears had him
nobody's
once.
ever given them a chance.
Who's the
So,
starter supposed to be for
who's
the
our
Titans
number one
this year?
quarterback? And he goes 2 weeks and don't play that great, and they bench his ass. Shit.
Who's supposed to be the starter for the Titans this year?
Who knows? They got 4 quarterbacks.
They don't know yet.
They got Tannehill, and they still got the one from Liberty, and they went and drafted this other kid. Who the hell knows?
Well, you see what happened with Stafford and the Rams, right?
Mm-mm.
They asked him about restructuring his contract to give him
Yeah.
some cap room, and he
Yeah.
told them pound salt.
He was Larry, but I don't know if he is anymore. And Harbaugh could be coach of the year in the AFC this year, but
Fuck Harbaugh.
If Harbaugh, Harbaugh is he's wanting to become general manager and coach.
Yeah, if Foles is still a free agent right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Stafford basically told him he refused to restructure his deal. He wanted every penny that was due to him.
I don't blame him.
Yeah,
From the Rams?
And they have looked to trade him, and nobody wants him.
Yeah, nobody
I
does want
wonder
it. Right.
why.
Right.
Another overpriced
wants-
piece of shit.
He wants to
well,
start.
he might still get some commercials though.
They got
Yeah,
what they paid for him. They got the ring out of it.
You
They
know,
can't
Patrick-
complain.
Matthew
That's all.
Stafford.
You know what? That's all. That's exactly what he said. I done what I set out to do.
Exactly.
I got the money. I got the ring. My career's, going to ride out right here.
Yeah,
I
he
got
ain't a
the
Hall of
woman.
Fame. But he ain't a Hall of Famer though.
Well,
That's
he didn't
one
put
thing.
the trade
no.
together either.
No.
There's a,
Yeah, he
there's
came
a
to
lot.
town and got paid for what he was supposed to do.
And
There's
Cooper-
a lot of quarterbacks that won a Super
The
Bowl. and
Lions,
ain't
I
Hall
still
of
say,
Famers.
won that trade because they weren't going to win a
Look.
Super Bowl with
Yeah.
Stafford.
And
all he's done now is created an issue. No, I don't hold back, Larry. All he's done is created an issue with the Rams.
yeah,
If they haven't already got rid of Cooper Kupp, they're going to have to get rid of Cooper Kupp just to create room to sign some of these guys they drafted.
yeah. Couple
Stafford.
end up going somewhere like Houston or Jacksonville
They still have
and-
their
or,
defensive stars.
or
there.
Atlanta. He'll fade away. What do you say, Keith?
They still got their defensive stars, Donald, and they had a defensive backer.
They don't have. What was it? Jalen Ramsey. He's gone.
He's gone.
Ramsey left.
Yeah.
And
Jalen Ramsey.
Aaron Donald was still 2 weeks ago. Was still talking about retiring.
Well, he
Yeah.
did right after the Super Bowl. He was talking about it.
Yeah,
Jalen
well,
Ram-
he-
well, he's been
I'll tell
talking.
you
Yeah,
what,
like you say,
I
last 3
guarantee you,
years.
he's sorry he didn't after last year.
Yeah, because he got beat up for nothing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did Jalen Ramsey go last year? Jalen Ramsey go to Jacksonville? Where did
I
Jalen
believe
go?
so.
You know,
He
look
played
at the Cardinals. Is that
It
his
was either
organization?
that or
that
he
run-
might have.
the Arizona Cardinals, is that one of the worst run?
Oh, it's
football
run. It's run.
organizations?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
even the-
Ramsey's in
even the
Miami,
articles
Rob.
say that they're going to be terrible for like the next 5 years just because of the situation.
Yeah.
You know,
Does anybody? I want to remember something, and I think I recall it, but I may be remembering something wrong here. Didn't the Cardinals have this guy Pat Tillman, and they made him out to be the great American hero?
Yes.
And then didn't they find out that he was shot by
Friendly
friendly
fire.
fire or
Yes.
some bullshit like
Yeah.
Yes.
and now and then recently I saw something about famous Arizona Cardinals, and I read about it and said something about Pat Tillman. There'll never be no one like him. Do we want no one like him?
That's what I
Shit.
said.
I mean,
Damn.
that wasn't his fault. He got
I don't know,
shot.
but Jalen
No,
Ramsey,
but they
Jalen
made
Ramsey,
it-
and Miami Dolphin.
All right. But they made him out like he was going out. He's fucking G.I. Joe going out here trying to kill 18 people, and then he got caught up in no. Somebody on our team shot him.
Yeah, he did more than I did, so I'm not.
Oh yeah, he did more than we did, but still, I mean, yeah. I guess he served our country, but still,
That happened a lot more than what you
Who
know.
coached for the
Yeah, I
Dolphins?
know.
I don't know what to think of
They
him.
keep it quiet.
Who was
It's just
that?
recent when people start
That coach
saying
of the
stuff like
Dolphins,
that.
the coach of the Dolphins, I don't know what to think of him. He seems a little weird.
Yeah, I think he's a little off in the head. Yeah, he ain't all that, but he got a good
little?
team. Yeah, I don't know. Number one, I'm not sure I would even trust Tua to start a game because
Well, I don't know. Tua,
he's one bump. He could be one bump away from death.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
one bump. He's one hit away from killing himself.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And then the coach walks around. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? I mean, he looks like he's
Where did he
lost,
go,
man.
George?
and he got criticized for putting Tua back out there. Like,
Yeah,
shouldn't have been out there yet.
right.
Didn't we go through the same issue in Washington with RG3?
Yeah.
But that was a leg injury, right?
Yeah,
He was hurt. He'd been hurt 2 or 3
knee
different
injury.
locations. Yeah.
Yeah, he got hurt the week before and then came out and blew the knee out the
Yeah.
next week completely.
yeah, in the playoff game, I think.
Yeah.
San
Well,
Francisco,
hell, nothing to beat that damn
Tampa Bay.
interview. Nothing
Yeah.
to beat that interview that Rick Walker had with him up in Washington, and he asked him. He said, "RG3, exactly where did you get hurt?" And he come out and said, "New York." Now, what a fucking night! I mean, come on. We know you fucking hurt in New York, but I mean, he was talking about his knee and leg and all that shit. Where exactly? What area did you get hurt in? Yeah, New York.
New York.
Fuck, man, you don't come up with bullshit stuff.
You remember when Eric Dickerson was a sideline reporter on Monday Night Football back around the year 2000, and they went to halftime and they were down talking to Dickerson, and he said something, and he finished it by saying, "And as you know, mentality comes from the heart." And I thought, that's, huh?
Yeah.
And he's standing there with that pointy ass head of his. I thought, man, you took one too many shots when you were playing.
Man, oh yeah, it was some good comments made a lot of times by football players back in the day.
I think the best Monday night one was when old Namath put the make on him. You sure are pretty.
Yeah, I want to kiss you.
You right.
Jim McMahon was during the playoff game or after a playoff game was asked what was the best move you made in this playoff game, and he said something else at the blonde in the fourth row. I'm like, oh motherfucker, what? Yeah. Come on and say that shit. He said, "Yeah, what was the best move you made in this game, Jim?" In the fourth row, there was a blonde up there, and I had to wink at her, and he said she winked back.
Well, I imagine so.
No.
So, guys, what's going on with ESPN these days? Is it just because they're trying to buy
washed up? They're washed.
Football?
They're washed up. They are washed up now.
I mean, they're shedding.
They're woke, man. Total woke. total woke. It's.
I mean, who's
it's,
going to watch it when they don't recognize anybody?
Right.
I want to
They
see
got two.
who's gonna.
They got two guys 70 years old that host Sports Center every night now.
Who?
And they make them stand up. And
Is
I'm
Van
like,
Pelt still there?
yeah, but he ain't one of them. Both of these two guys got gray hair and stuff. They still there though.
Who's,
It ain't Kenny. Is it Kenny Mayne? Maybe Kenny. But I mean, it ain't nobody with no personality no more. They ain't got nobody.
no.
Yeah.
I don't even.
And,
I wanna
and
see-
I'll be the first to say when I heard that guy that was with the guy that was a boxing analyst. What the hell was his name?
Max Kellerman.
Oh, that was the best move they ever could have made. If they could have just hooked on Stephen A. Smith and
That
put
would
both
be
of
the
them.
best move.
Yeah, if they could have put both of them out in debate somewhere and let their boat go down,
I'd have
that'd
kept
been
Max
good.
over Stephen A.
Oh, but I don't like neither one of them. I'm glad to see.
I'm not
I'm glad to
crazy
see
either,
him.
but Stephen A's ridiculous.
But I wanted to see both of them put both of them on a damn blow up.
Fox should have took
inflatable
him
boat,
and Skip.
inflatable boats and let them go right in the river and just let the
Was McAfee supposed to be their magic man?
McAfee's now their highest paid son of a bitch.
Yep.
He's double what Stephen A. Smith is, and he wouldn't get Stephen A. Smith wouldn't get involved.
Oh, they still got their game day people?
They ain't got all of
They
them.
got rid of the boy from Georgia.
They still got Reese Davis, whatever that's worth. Reese Davis
And Lee Corso and
Corso. I want to
Desmond
say.
Howard.
I want to say Corso is but didn't they get rid of the other guy that was that high school? I mean, the college quarterback from Ohio State.
Georgia.
Didn't they get rid of
I
him?
think they kept him. They got rid of the boy from Georgia.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
only
they
one I
kept
heard
Herb-
they got rid of. I
they
can't
kept
think of the
Herb
boys
Street,
from
but
Georgia's
they-
name.
The linebacker
Yeah.
from Georgia. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What was
That's
his
the only
name?
one I heard they got rid of.
Yeah, and he was good too. He was
Goddamn,
all right.
he took over a lot when Corso got sick.
Yeah, he was a kind of dark-haired guy. What?
Yes.
Somebody help
Right.
us. Somebody help us out there. Somebody let us know what his name was.
David Pollock.
David
Yes,
Pollock.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. David.
Why
Pollock.
did the Dodgers take Marcinek out in the fourth inning? Any idea?
No idea.
It's
Hey,
2023.
Weren't he a reliever? Weren't he a reliever last
No,
year?
he's a center fielder.
Oh,
Marcinek.
Marcinek.
Why?
Marcinek, their center fielder, Jake
I-
Marcinek. They just took him
I
out.
wouldn't
in
be
the
surprised
fourth
if he got
Jake
hurt again.
Marisnik. The one that came from the Astros, Jake Marisnik.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, Marisnik.
I wouldn't be
Oh.
surprised if he got
I
hurt
thought you was
again.
talking about a pitcher.
Me
No.
too.
He may have got hurt.
That's what I'm trying to find. I can't find anything.
Yeah.
He's an outfielder, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jake Marisnik. Yeah.
Yes, he was a center fielder, batting seventh.
Yeah.
for Houston.
I just got a
and someone
message that he was replaced in the fourth.
Right. Marisnik, he played in Houston and then
else. In the Midwest somewhere, wasn't it?
Another overpriced piece of shit.
The
St.
Cubs.
Louis? Was it the Cubs? All right.
Yep.
St. Louis or the Cubs won and then they went
I
out to
thought maybe that was because I wasn't sure.
yeah. And they're still talking about Scherzer getting traded.
Oh yeah.
We'll see what happens. Huh?
Telling you. What a waste.
I don't know. I don't.
What a waste.
I'll tell you
Want
what,
Max Scherzer
I-
on your team?
I love him on the Phillies right now because have you seen what we got?
Yeah, I know. I saw what you got. Christopher
Yeah.
Sanchez. Woohoo.
Hey, Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola's winning tonight, though.
Would you trade the poodle?
Would I trade what?
The poodle?
Oh, I like your poodle. I like
Yeah.
him. We laugh at him. We don't even get a good laugh at Nola.
What about Regis
Yeah, the
Suarez?
poodle,
You wanna-
the poodle, Matt Strom. Has anybody ever seen a picture of that dude?
Here's you could probably find a good lookalike for him.
He looks like
The way his hair hangs down on both sides, it looks like
Yeah,
dog
he-
ears hanging down.
yeah, he does. Watch this. Matt Strom look-alike.
I don't even know if he's known well enough to have one.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he is because he's played with 2 or 3 teams there.
Probably a Simpsons character.
It could be.
Mr. Burns.
Well, he pitched for Boston for a while. There he is.
Excellent.
Oh, look at that dude.
Get a haircut.
Whoa. But you ain't seen a good picture of him yet. Let's see if we can find one. Yeah.
That's not a good one.
No.
Well, he looked better in that picture than he does when he's standing on the mound.
But I tell you what, nobody beats Egghead Jr. Has anybody ever heard of Egghead Jr.?
Oh, that guy that had the glasses?
Oh, yeah. Photograph of cartoon character Egghead Jr. There he is right here. That's Egghead Jr. right here. All right. That's Egghead Jr. right there. Look at the glasses. See? Now, hold on now. I'm going to show you somebody that looks just like him. And I'm telling you, it might be the funniest picture
Oh, he's a
ever.
little taller.
Egghead Jr. right there.
Is that backdrop your dream house, Harris?
I don't even know what the hell I got as a backdrop.
It's like a big old room.
Look at that dude's glasses, man.
A fireplace and a piano and a couch and
It looks pretty damn good, don't it?
What do you think, Mike? Egghead Jr.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. I'm trying to get Harris's. I'm trying to get the answer to that question of where is Bellinger?
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger. Well, I know where he's
Bellinger's
playing that.
I ain't worried about Bellinger. I was talking about Marisnik.
Jake
Marisnik.
Marisnik. Yeah. Hey,
I'm trying to figure out why I was taking out of the lineup.
Yeah.
Hey, Ringling Brothers and Baltimore Bailey is now on sale in
Harris, why do
Orlando.
you care?
I'm just going over. I'm trying to figure out why he took him out of the lineup. He's on one of my fantasy teams.
I figured
Oh.
there was a reason. I mean,
See?
he's probably out for the rest of the week.
He played for the Cubs and the Marlins. Jake Marisnik has declared that he wants to be traded to a Japanese team. Yeah.
Hey, Rob, did you hear? Harris is hoping to get a picture with Liv Morgan on Friday.
Liv Morgan, a wrestler.
Yeah.
I don't know her that good, though. I don't know what she looks like.
Oh,
Look her up.
All right.
It just
Yeah,
proves
you're
you don't
fucking
have
mine,
to have
dude.
big-
I didn't think you was allowed to get pictures with them.
I'm not. I do what I want there now.
Oh, really?
I do what I want.
Why not? Everybody else does.
There you go.
I mean, Christ, after the other night with the cocaine in the building, why not? Yeah, that's her.
I saw that picture too, but
That's her.
This is her, too. See, it's her.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, she looks.
I like a little girl
bigger
from
on top
Ohio.
there than she
I
does
like a
here.
little girl that just had a baby. I think she just had a baby. What's her name?
No, not yet. Oh, Alexa Bliss?
Did
Yeah,
you like
I
her
like
when-
it.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
not yet.
Did you like her 9 months before she had the baby,
No, yet.
Rob?
Yeah,
He's not.
I didn't even know she was pregnant.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's why she was out for a while. She didn't want to say anything.
She's what? What is she? 5'1"? I think that's it.
Yeah.
4'11", isn't she?
She's a little bitty.
Little bitty.
Yeah. 31 years old. She went to Ohio State. 5'1", 102. A wrestler. Yeah.
She's
He
102.
plays for the Dodgers, Marissa.
Yeah, 102 pounds.
My two legs together probably weigh over 102 pounds.
I think 5'1" stretching it.
Yeah, I ain't sure she's that tall. I'm sure.
I
ain't.
thought she was under 5 foot.
Maybe she never heels on the floor. Maybe she had.
She's
Something
married
outdated.
to Gavin DeGraw.
Who?
Alexa Bliss.
No. She's married to Gavin. She's married to some Cabrera guy, Ryan Cabrera.
Ryan Cabrera.
Well,
Same idea.
okay, she hasn't had the baby yet. She's due in December.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Okay.
She's cute.
That almost
chick.
looks like a Barbie doll there.
Yeah, she does. She looks like one.
There's a Barbie movie coming out. Anybody here going to see it?
And
Oh,
it's dirty. It's
You
dirty.
gotta be kidding
Dirty.
me.
It's absolutely yes. It's an
It's
adult movie.
dirty.
It's adult movie. That's what Darlene told me. Darlene said
John
it's
Cena's playing.
it's either PG-13 or R. Yes. Oh
But
yeah, they're
Girls
talking.
are going to want to go see it.
It don't make a damn. It is. I mean, they talking about the
Well, what
parts
do
of
they
the
mean by
body.
dirty? Define dirty.
I don't know exactly
It's
what all.
PG,
It's a lot of
if it's
cursing in it. I do know that.
PG-13.
A lot of cursing in it.
A lot of cursing in it.
Yeah, and I want to say it's sexually.
Why would they
I'm
make
not-
it dirty?
Well,
Yeah,
I don't.
it's PG-13.
Is it?
So
Yeah.
the
Now, is that
adults,
the-
so they get
that's
the
Yeah, the
adults.
Barbie movie. They were saying why is it PG-13?
Suggestive references and brief language.
Suggestive language. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's the
Wait.
actress that played Harley Quinn, right? That plays.
I don't know.
John Cena's in it playing Ken Mermaid.
Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie. That's Barbie. and
Margot
Ken.
Robbie, that's it, yeah.
Greta Gerwig, Will Ferrell. Oh, you got to be kidding me! I hate
All right, I'm going to give you
I like
two.
it.
I'm going to give you two average NFL salaries. Okay, I want you to tell me what position you think they are.
All right.
1.81 million per year.
All right.
What position they are?
long
Yeah, what
snapper.
position?
Long snap.
1.8 million a year,
Long
and
snapper.
the other one is 2.26 million a year.
Long snapper.
I'm going to say offensive guard.
Safety.
Long snappers.
Now, a guard should get paid more than that.
Punter.
Uh,
Punter. Could be a punter.
The running back is 1.81 million.
All right. The 2.1.
Safety?
The 2.26 million average is for an NFL kicker.
kicker.
Oh, that's for the
Nice kicker.
whole position.
Yeah, for
Okay, I
all
thought you were
32
talking about
teams
individual
across
guys.
the board.
Oh, it's average for the whole team.
All 32 kickers in the NFL are
Okay.
averaging
I misunderstood the
2.26
question.
million a
Oh
year.
yeah, I thought you was
The
talking about
average running back is making 1.81 million a year.
Right, but that's including the fifth guy in the depth chart too, not just the
Okay,
starter.
well, what's the average offensive tackle and offensive guard get?
Well, let's look it up.
about 3.3, 3.2.
It's got to be higher than.
No,
that's
not
gotta
when you're
be
talking
pretty-
about all those
5.5.
backups being put in that average. See, you're
those
thinking of
linemen-
starters, but
Oh,
you got to
so
remember you
important.
got all the backups making minimum salary, bringing it down.
If you don't have an offensive line, you don't have a team.
Because you figure most of your starting 11 makes probably 60-70% of your salary, and then the other
Yeah, the
30-some don't
highest,
make nothing.
the highest tackle in the league is getting 25 million a year, and that's Tunzel from Houston.
And I bet the lowest paid left tackle is probably getting paid pretty handsomely.
no,
Well,
probably
let's
league minimum. Like I say, you got the salary
Oh,
cap, so once you get the starting 11 page, you can only got no money for the backups.
No, I mean starter.
Right,
Not-
but
not
the
bench.
league average is counting the backups.
Well,
Yeah.
you figure the lowest guy's going to make the league minimum,
Right.
which is 660,000.
Right. And you got a
No.
lot of them.
No, Dwayne. When they go by average,
Average,
Average-
you're averaging every player. in that
they're
position.
just going by the 20. They're just going by the 32 starters.
No, I don't think.
This is going by each of those players.
Exactly.
Right.
That's every player that
This is
plays running
everybody.
back, every player that's a
Because-
kicker.
Because right, let's see.
There's
it's
no way
saying
the
like-
starting running backs averaging 1.8.
All right,
Hey,
Yeah, there's
million.
no way, no
Because
way in
this-
hell.
it
No
says
way.
average-
That's every
because-
running back that's in the NFL.
Because it said right here, ESPN's offensive left tackle, average LT salary, 12.9 million.
Yeah, now do
That's
that with
for the
ESPN
starters.
with running backs, and I guarantee it ain't 1 point.
12.9 million is starters. Though.
That's the
Right.
starters.
That's
Right,
just
but the
gonna be starters,
1.8 's every running back in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let's see what the average running back is. Yeah. They're all starters.
It's probably up around 10.
It ain't that high.
What is
8.3.
Well, that's around
8
10.
Where's that
It's
Dalvin
rounding
Cook
up.
or whatever now that the Vikings used to have as a starting running back?
Who is that?
Cook.
Cook? Was he in Buffalo or something last year?
Dalvin Cook was in Minnesota.
Didn't he have number 10? Oh, yeah, he changed his number. That's what it was.
Dalvin Cook was number 4 in Minnesota.
Is he still
That's one
there?
thing I don't like it either. I
He
hate
left.
that numbers in the
He
NFL
left.
being like college.
Dalvin Cook.
And
Dalvin
was
Cook.
it Thielen's not there anymore either, right?
Dalvin Cook. No, he went to Carolina.
Okay. Well, they had to replace that guy they sent to the Bears.
Dalvin Cook. Vegas odds for Dalvin Cook's next team. Patriots are betting favorites to sign Dalvin Cook. Yeah.
Wow.
Could
I'm
happen.
going to get off here, guys. I got to get something to eat. I'm getting hungry.
Okay, good. Well, thanks
Y'all
for
have a good
stopping
one.
in and visiting.
All right, brother. Take care.
You too, man. Hopefully you get that on there. Let me know, Harris, so I can watch it.
All right, I will.
Okay,
All
bye.
right, Dwayne. We'll catch you later.
Harris, James Haywood was replaced by Marisnik, who then was replaced by Chris Taylor.
All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Ready.
The NFL salary average offensive player. Now, this takes in consideration the entire 53-man roster. The average offensive player is getting $2.7 million. Quarterbacks are 4.8. Running backs 1.8. Fullback 1.7. Wideouts 2.2. Tight ends, call it 2. Offensive linemen are 2.8, with the tackles being 3.1 and 5.1 respectively. Guards are 2.5. Centers 2.3. Defensive
announcers?
players are getting 2.5 on the average.
And announcers 8.5.
Yeah. Long snappers are 1.2.
8.5 my ass.
1.5.
Look at Tom Brady's contract.
I
God,
know.
it ain't no 8.5. It's more like 48.5. He's making
Just
killer money, man.
A guy that comes in just as a special teamer, 1.6.
Do they have practice squad players?
No. Average secondary is $2 million a man.
Hey, how about this one? Tom Brady making $37.5 million a year now for Fox. 10 years, $375 million. That's more than he ever made in football. Twice.
Dallas
In fact-
Cowboys right now, $150 million in contracts.
And in fact, you know how many years he made $20 million in the NFL?
Once.
Never.
Never.
He never made $20 million because he was willing to take pay cuts to get his teammate to get teammates. Now he's earning. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have one bit of problem with him making that money if Fox wants to pay it. As long as I ain't got to pay him. As long as I ain't got to pay him.
Yeah, I just want to make sure he does a semi-decent job.
Well, it can't be no worse than Peyton Manning.
Yep. What do you got there, Keith?
What team?
Can you read that, Harris?
Oh, I
Jake
see.
Marisnik.
Oh, it figures.
All right.
What'd it say?
He's early with apparent injury.
Oh, okay.
And then the next thing it says, hopefully it's nothing serious.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
He's going to the
All right.
Japanese league next week.
What NFL team do you think has the highest salary right now in the league?
Jets.
Wrong.
Cleveland Browns.
You're looking at it.
No, I'm not. Am
And
I
then-
right?
Let's see if I can get this
2.9 or 250 million. Yeah,
Yeah.
250.9 million.
Why?
Buffalo's right
Come on,
behind
focus,
250.5.
Who does Cleveland have as
Can't
their quarterback?
walk off the field through the dugout and the clubhouse followed by a trainer. Fourth, great. Probably ran into the damn wall.
Trying to make a catch. Who was it? Rowand? Aaron Rowand? Was he one of those guys that would always do that?
Aaron Rowan is the one that ran into the fence in Philadelphia, busted his whole face open.
Aaron Rowland, yes.
Yeah.
Who was
Watch
the
it.
minor leaguer that ran through the damn fence?
Oh, I don't know who that was. That's been a long time ago. That was
Not
funny as shit.
Cromartie, was it? No.
Aaron Rowan photo.
There was something with his shoulders. It was like he just looked scrawny up top or something.
Yeah, it was it's Deshaun Watson, Harris. That's why. Because he's the
Ah.
highest paid quarterback in the
Oh,
league.
wow.
Damn right.
He looked like he had a broken nose.
Damn right. He broke his nose and,
Yeah.
and two bones in his face.
I want to go back to something I was talking about earlier. We were talking about Bradford and the Rams, right? They want to restructure his contract.
Yep.
Do you
Stafford?
realize they have the lowest payroll in the NFL?
Who, the
The
Rams?
Rams?
The Rams.
You mean
Stafford, are you talking about?
Or Stafford, I meant. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Stafford.
okay. Don't confuse me.
Okay. They want to restructure his deal to create cap space, but they're only 165 million
Only.
on their salary for the year. They're the lowest salary in the NFL, and they're giving the guy a hard time because he won't restructure.
Do they have everybody signed?
That's
They're showing right now on their roster. They're showing 89 players on their roster right now.
yeah,
85 players.
What they got?
They got room for 5 players. They got room for 5 players, and they're still showing that.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Blam.
He caught it.
Was that the plate?
That was Aaron Rowland.
Oh, okay.
I don't know when this.
And then wasn't he the guy though that he'd get back on the field, then he'd do it again. He'd go run into the wall again.
Oh, yeah. He done
Yeah.
it twice in 4 games. Yeah. Yeah. People in Philly loved him. One of the guys put a RIP sign out there in center field. Said something about just dig a 6-foot hole and Aaron can live out the rest of his life. I'm like, that's fucked up. That's messed up. I don't care what anybody
Very
says.
bad. Oh, I'm looking at this. Wow.
Well, I think I got to take off, boys and girls. I got to get
Right.
up in the morning.
Yeah,
Go
Yeah,
to
the,
work.
the Rams have 87 players under contract. They got room for 3.
Yeah. I'm gonna head out. Yeah, I took a picture of myself working today. I was hard at it. Where is it at?
I went to the doctor today. I'm waiting to get a date for them to go in and do surgery on my back again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I gotta have that battery replaced.
Yeah, I was sitting in a chair right there, middle of work time. I was just
Save that one for Elvis.
kindergarten. No, it was second grade class. One of them second grade classes. Then they gave me a box of stuff. Said something about why don't you know how to throw it all away, shapes and all this that, 1/3, 1/4, and all that.
Fraction stuff.
Trashed it all. I bet it was a couple $100 worth of shit.
Wow.
Dumbass.
And you can't take any of that with you either.
Oh, I could have if I wanted to. Yeah, they wouldn't care.
Shit.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, stuff like that, I'd be
Probably
taking
sell
it
it-
on
probably sell-
eBay real quick.
yeah, it probably would sell on eBay. You probably
No,
right.
when I was working at the schools and they let me take that stuff, man,
Yeah.
I made a fortune.
Yeah.
Do you ever see your supervisor, Rob?
Oh, you talking about? Oh, he comes around once in a while. He ain't up my ass as much as he has been. Pretty good. He's all right
He said he comes around to see if you're doing anything. No.
once in a while, but he's all right.
So how you like it?
That's all right. It ain't bad. And then I went to him today, and I just asked him. I said, "Are you willing to change my hours around a little bit? It'd be 3:15 to 7:15, 2:45 to 6:45." And he said, "Yeah." That way, it was going to be 3:30 to 7:30, and I'd be all by myself for a while. I'm like, I don't need that. Well, let me lock the doors. Me and another guy both work the same hours now. We can lock the doors, set the alarm, and we don't have to come back the next day to, you know.
Do they like have lockdown rule?
Oh yeah, we got codes: yellow, red, green, blue, and all this kind of stuff. If they just say that word, one of them is if they got a predator on site. One of them is if it's
Well,
suspected.
you might be like the first person to get shot or see the person. You know, I mean.
Well, the good thing about me is by the time I get there, the kids are gone, about ready to leave. So yeah, if it ain't no teaching that went crazy, I'll be all right.
When is school open there?
9th
Of
August.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah,
And
we're
then
a week behind you.
Teachers report the 2nd.
I think you took me by that school when I was there last.
Yeah.
It's not far from where you live, right? I mean, it's just within
7 minutes. 7 minutes.
Oh, I didn't
One
even think it was that
stoplight.
far. I thought it was more like.
It ain't in Gretna though. It ain't Gretna.
Was it the night that we went and got to Scoops? Is that the night?
It could have been. Yeah, we went riding around town to hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got flowers and stuff out in the yellow out there. You used to have a nice fountain that had lights and stuff.
We open August 10th.
Oh, okay, so that's a Thursday.
Harris, have you had that Hershey's ice cream before?
No.
Damn, that's good stuff.
Keith's been there what? How many times? 2 or 3? 2.
3, I think.
3, yeah.
Gosh, that's good stuff.
We don't go. I bet we don't go. We don't go once a month. We ain't been there this summer. You believe that?
I think that's the best ice cream I've ever had.
It's really good. It really is good. Yeah. And we used to have 4 or 5 places in the area that had that kind. It's all it's all hand scooped. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah.
Oh, that's orange can.
Good flavors too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. About 30 or 40 good flavors to choose from.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. And then you get those wet
It's just
water.
real smooth. I mean, it's not.
Yeah. It's
not like it's got a bunch of little air pockets and shit.
No. Let me go in here and watch the end of the Phillies.
Wow.
You guys have a good evening. If you haven't subscribed to Keith's channel, subscribe to it. And
we're on Keith's channel.
Yeah, but I'm talking to the people out there. And then subscribe to.
He's advertising for me.
Subscribe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, subscribe.
Mr. I hate technology is actually Harris Jessup,
AKA Harris Jessup. If you can't find Harris's channel, go to mine or Keith's channel, and you'll see us where we subscribe to it.
Check out your local rap hole because Harris might be there looking for cocaine.
Yeah.
At Amway Center Friday night.
Yeah. He's a local FBI agent in
Orlando. Stuff. And Harris said he had to stay another 2 to 3 hours after
2 a.m.
Did you get paid for all that?
I wasn't punching out.
Yeah. I don't blame you. That's one thing I like about my job. When I get there, I go to work. When I leave,
get this, Rob, they're asking him all these questions, like trying to figure out where it came from, and Harris was like, "Well, go look at the videos, you know." Go.
So you found it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, some girl did.
One of the ushers did.
Oh.
I just wish they would let me try it. I mean.
Oh well, I don't know if you want to do that because I mean.
I've never done it. Never in my life.
Now, if they'd have laced that shit,
with that fentanyl or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I've been my luck.
Yeah.
All right, I was wrong, Rob. Our school's open on the 8th.
Oh, before us.
So open earlier every year.
And they close
May 18th, 19th, something
Why
like
don't they
that.
wait till it cools down a little
I'm
bit?
looking. Wait a minute.
Well, they got good air conditioners in ours, man. They got some classrooms has got 2
Yeah,
window units.
Ours,
Keith,
ours are going later this year than they did last year.
when they getting out this
Ours
year.
go until June 13 this year.
Damn. They'll get 3 weeks off Christmas in, I bet.
Well, that's what I'm looking now. They got a week off in November.
I think having June, July, and
All right, they got a week in
Oh,
November, 2
would be
weeks in
better.
December, January, a week in March.
Yeah, they out like the 20th of May here.
that's the
They
way it was
get-
when I went. We started 1 week before Memorial Day,
Well, yeah, nowadays. No, Labor Day, you mean?
and
Labor
we were
Day.
done like the 1st or 2nd day of June.
Yeah, Labor Day, not Memorial Day.
They got 162 days scheduled this year.
Yeah.
We
used to.
started right before Labor Day.
Yeah, you said Memorial Day.
Oh, did I? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
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 Now,
Yeah,
in
but
Bal-
nowadays
Baltimore,
up in Philly, they start the day after Labor Day, and they still get out by the 8th or 10th of May.
Baltimore,
June.
Baltimore goes back August 28th.
Okay,
Okay, and they go until
June
June
8th.
21.
Woo, June 20th. Oh, good
June
lord.
21 on Friday. And the entire last week is all half days.
Kids here get 2 weeks for Christmas. They get a week for the Easter week, and then they get another week for Mardi Gras.
Well, we get, let's see.
And every holiday, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, with Christmas being on a Monday this year,
where I work, we don't hardly get any holidays.
Ours will go to school on the 22nd of December. So they'll be out basically starting that Saturday. So they're out the 22nd, 23rd, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. Okay, I'm not counting the weekends here. Then they're going to be out the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th of January. They go back to school on the 8th of January.
So they
Then
get
in March.
they get out, they got to go to
12th.
school the Friday before Christmas, which is only 2 days before Christmas. But then after the New Year, they get the whole New Year's week off.
Well, the Friday before Christmas is the 22nd this year.
Right.
So, ours go on that Friday.
See, our last day's the 20th.
Okay.
All right, and then they won't go back until the 8th, whatever. So they're gonna get 2.5 weeks. They're gonna get 13 days. Yep.
I like
Yeah,
having-
well, ours will get counting the weekends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No,
6,
I'm just counting.
7.
I'm just counting 5 days school week. They get.
All right.
They
Well,
get
we get 10.
They get 13.
We
in
get
college,
10
you get
there.
like 4 or 5
They
weeks
get
off.
5 for Thanksgiving this year.
Oh, now Thanksgiving they get off Wednesday. Half
Yeah,
a day. They have to go half a day.
We only got
Wednesday.
Thursday, Friday.
And that's all we're gonna get. Yeah, Thursday.
They're getting the
Friday.
whole week. They're getting Monday through Friday this year.
No, they don't do that here. And
They're
then
getting Monday through Friday.
Easter week is considered the whatever you call spring break. They'll get a whole
Easter's
week
the
here,
3rd week of March this year.
something like that, like 23rd, 22nd, and something like that.
Well, I'm showing. Well, spring break. Yeah, okay. So in March, our kids are out the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. Then they're out the 20th, 21st, 22nd, which makes no freaking sense to me. They go.
So they're out a week, go a week, and then
They're out a week, go 2 days, and out 3 days.
Crazy as
Who
shit.
in the freaking right mind makes these schedules?
Yeah.
All you're
Crazy.
doing, here's not as bad
What makes you
as
think
it
they're in
would
their
be
right
up north
mind?
where you're worried about heating a building,
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take off, fellas.
Yeah, me
right,
too.
brother.
I'll probably see y'all next couple of days.
You
I'm
got
off Friday. I don't have to work Fridays. I'm off. I just work Monday through Thursdays.
Larry,
All right,
whoever
y'all have a
else
great
is
one,
watching,
and
have a good night.
subscribe
All right,
to
Rob.
these two guys' channels. They good guys.
Oh, thanks, Rob. Good evening.
Damn, Keith left me live on his channel. This could be a major nightmare. If I stay live here by myself, I can have his channel shut down. Keith, I couldn't do that to you, bud. Guys, once again, like the video, subscribe, hit that button. We'll all be back later. And for the record, Harbaugh